T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Transformers Generations Power of the Primes Prime Wars Trilogy Blastoff. And Blastoff is part of the Combiner Wars. Blastoff comes with this Titan Master, which makes him part of the Titan Master line, Megatronus. It's a special version of Megatronus. I'm not going to try to kill myself getting this thing to focus on it, but here he is. I actually showed this guy off and the packaging in another video, so I'll have that linked at the end. Now, what I didn't show off in that video is when you combine these boxes, they make one big picture, so all I need is punch counter punch to finish this. I have the other Combaticons combined into Bruticus mode, so all the pertinent comparisons are going to be at the end. So hold tight for that. I'm going to just review this guy straight up. And yeah, I've been wanting this mold for a while, and I'm happy that Hasbro finally gave it to us. It came out in Japan. We got a repaint of a regular aerial bot into Blastoff. They didn't give him a fake name or anything. They called him Blastoff, which was unfortunate. But now we get a proper space shuttle Blastoff instead of a jet. Anywho, his face is... I don't like it. It's completely black and rounded right there. I guess that must be cartoon accurate. But you can barely... It looks like he has no details. Like he just has purple eyes. But here's the head. And as much as I've been wanting this mold, having it in hand, it should be awesome on paper, and it has some cool features that other Combiner Wars Deluxe classes don't have, but I am a bit underwhelmed, I guess. I'm just probably over Combiner Wars and didn't realize it. But anyway, let's get into what I was talking about. His elbows bend like completely 180, sit flush right there. They can go out, swivel here, no wrist stuff, as you come to imagine. The waist bends here. It's a hard snap right there. Legs can kick up, kick all the way freaking back. Go out about that far unless you do something like that, but then they only come out that far. Swivel here. Knee right there, no double jointed knees, and it actually has foot articulation. The foot has an ankle pivot, and if you mess around, the foot can go back, the foot can come forward if you bend it weirdly. So that's cool. This port right there, not only can he put it in his molded in hands right here, but you can put weapons right there. So let's do this if you want. He can pull a Rook. Rook was able to do this, so he can have a weird looking gun like this. Speaking of the gun is painted silver right here. Let's see, since he's up here. And it's not as reflective as Silver Surfer, but it's cool. I like the paint job. I like this fake or faux sticker detail right there that they gave him. That's awesome. They did that with a few other Combiner Wars figures, so that is cool, and I like it. But like I said, hey, you can get him in a good pose. I think I started this video off with him in a good pose, so I'm happy with that. But I don't know, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. He does have a ton of paint, like all that's paint, all this paint, that's paint. He has a ton of paint, giving him his premium price. And like I just showed, this is painted as well, so it doesn't match with the other Combaticons, but they've painted it. It doesn't even match with this or the thumb, so yeah. Transformation. You would think that this was part of the transformation. For whatever reason, it's like they gave him this double jointed elbow that sits flush like that, but it doesn't do anything. Anyway, bring these out to here. Go ahead and rotate these tail fins like that. Take the foot, and bring it up here. Take the foot, bend this hinge, and bring it up here. So now we can take the legs right here, bring it down, bring that down. A couple of the Power Out of Prime's figures transform like that. Pinch this together. I think it's swoop. Pinch that together. Now take the arms, bring them down like this, and there's a little tab on the side of the arm right here that goes into the side of here. Now up here, we need to bring this up, and this is kind of difficult to do without ripping it off, but bring this up. I don't even know. It's a cool feature to make this go away, but getting this to come back up without popping it off, phew, I can't even come up with a good way to do it. Sheesh. Like, getting it to go down is simple enough. Like, let me try this. Yeah, never mind. There we go. Bend it like that. Now we can bring this up here, and because the head can rotate into here, you would think you would do that for the vehicle mode, but no. Spin the head around and bring this like this. And now we can take this gun right here, which is also painted, and plug it in up here above, like covering the back of his head. Make sure you plug these panels in or they're gonna be floppy. Anywho, here he is as a cartoony futuristic space shuttle, I guess. It's decent. It's just really flat and not in the shape of your typical space shuttle. Bring this up here, and they want you to put this like that. So he would look like this. He can fire and shoot, pow pow pow. That's good since this gun becomes the landing gear. I guess you could turn it around, but I don't think it's gonna clear the front of it. The handle isn't long enough to clear that. But you could also put this here if you would like. And he has some ports on the back of his arm, so you can put that there if you like. You can put this over here if you like. So you have options. Wonderful options. Transformation to limb mode. You would bring this like that so you can get access to that port right there. Then we take the wings, bring them this way, and take this part, bring this down like that, open that up, put the head away, and that's why the head can do that. Bring that like that. Bring this piece up, and now he can be a leg if you like. You put the foot there. And if you want the knee to bend right, you have the foot or the toe pointing this way, so this will be the front of it. If you want him to be an arm, don't change anything up the top except this. Bring these out like that, rotate the arms this way, and because of that lump, the hand has to go out that way. So yeah, it can get flush for no real good reason. I'll leave that out to the side. Bring this down, bring that down, and go ahead and connect the legs again. Bring this down to here, but still flared out to the side. That's the official way. You know, the official way you're supposed to bring the shoulder part down and leave the arms out to the side. And now you can rotate this and take this piece, open this up, bring that like that, bring the thumb up here, and now he is an arm. Yay, he does arm stuff. like bend, and because this fin is in the way, we have that bumping. Or you can flip it around, but then he won't have the range of motion right there. You have less than 90 degrees, because if you turn him this way, actually, well, it's refusing to even go up. So did they design it like that on friggin' purpose? Yeah, I can't even make the elbow bend, so you have no choice but to do it this way. And that bumps unless you move it out to clear. But there you are. Let me combine it. To refresh your memory, and I have a 3-year-old video on this guy. This is what it looks like with the jet Blastoff right there. Here is the handgun right there. And let's put the new Blastoff on. Here is the new Blastoff attached, and yay, big difference. These things have big arms, little bodies, and small little feet, and it still looks a mess. Let me do something about the cockpit over here. I elongated the cockpit, but since the head is in there, the way the head transforms, it stops everything from being flush. Bruticus normally has like a big space shuttle arm with the cockpit up really high. Here we go right here. Here are the proportions I was talking about as far as the space shuttle sticking up very high. And you can see how the better feet would look if they made this sort of like that. And even the long goofy arms. But anywho, it's not his review. I did a review on him already. Iron Factory, War Giant. And now so we can have a Blastoff off. Here we are. This is what you're working with. This one is just a repainted aerial bot. Like, they didn't change the face or anything. I forgot his name, but here's the face right there. As you can see, nowhere near that face. And it just occurred to me, looking at Japanese pictures, this guy has a totally optional, well, no, he doesn't have an optional transformation because of the way they have the arms. Or maybe, you know what? The Japanese version looks like this, but with more color. And if the arms were reversed, they would probably make more sense in vehicle mode. You know, one thing I didn't complain about in vehicle mode was you can see these ports right there. It gives you extra weapon storage, but it never made sense to me until now that I've seen the Japanese images that this should be the top, and you shouldn't see those ports looking unfinished. But compared to the Japanese version, this is greatly non-painted. So there's an option, because this is on a mushroom peg. You can just slide this arm off, and yeah, they come off easy enough. You could reverse them. Let's just do this live, since I'm feeling adventurous. And now his arms are on the correct way, and they probably don't hinder anything. And I wonder, nah, it's still the same thing as far as transformation, I guess. Or, you know what, the arms could be like this in his combined mode. So yeah, or even like that. Whatever. So I don't know, I might transform him into vehicle mode again. Yeah, I like this better. I like that better, but unfortunately the robot mode doesn't look all that great. It would make sense that this looks so plain if they'd never intended this to be the front of his body in the first place. I can't believe I totally forgot about that transformation. Here is the whole new team, and that's decent enough. This guy has a lot of articulation too because of his ankles. His ankles are maybe even better than this guy's ankle. But the arms suck. He even has like some weird ab crunch. Blastoff is just okay. If you want to have all the Combiner Wars figures, yeah, go for it. If you want to have a Blastoff that's an actual space shuttle, go for it. But yeah, he's just kind of meh to me. I mean, it was more interesting when I turned him the opposite way as far as his transformation, but since it's not painted up, it doesn't look so good. Or it's decent, but it could look better if it was all painted up, because all these guys have nice paint and whatnot, but he would just be bland. Well, I guess Brawl is kind of bland, but whatever. Anyway, I hope this video helped you in some type of way. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Fuck! I'm giving myself all the shit to edit out. Damn it.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.